Recording in progress.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you, my dear. I'm happy to be your mother.
Happy to be what?
Your mom. Your mama.
Change my mind.
I'm proud of you.
Love you.
Okay, love you.
See, that's my mom in Crescent Lunch. See her? See her in Crescent Lunch? She's always in Crescent Lunch. What? This jam? Hi, Anya. I'm well. How are you? Show yourself. Show yourself, John. That.
Come on.
Ayla. Do you want me to send it to you?
A little bit.
Oh, I didn't see you come in. What's up? On a Sunday. You have your mat set up, right? That's not yours? Okay. Okay, Whitney, let's do this. Should I do sound? I'm not gonna do sound. You want it? You do? You love it? Okay, then I'll do it. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Okay, that's what I needed. Because sometimes I think people maybe don't even like it or don't care. Okay. Oh, he is here. I was just talking to your wife, Skis. Hey, get your butt in there. Get your butt in there, Steve. Oh, so polite. Thank you. I don't even know what you said. So it's cool. All right. I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna do this. It's all good. It can be right there. No problem. All right, my friends. Good morning. Thank you guys so much for being here. Some of you maybe are here for Mother's Day. Some of you maybe are here despite Mother's Day. So whatever your reason, just thanks for showing up. Quick announcements. If you feel as if you have all day long and you want to stay for an extra couple hours, hour and a half, couple hours, 2 hours after this class, you could go get a coffee and then come back. 12 noon, Kristen is doing her past life regression workshop. So she's a hypnotherapist, puts you into hypnosis and you go back and journey and into a past life. And then also, if you want to come back later, there is a Mother's Day grief workshop here. So I think that is at either 4:30 or 5, and there's a flyer out there. And if you know anyone that would benefit or find community, like enjoy being with community, then tell them about it. All right, let's see. And then as far as my own stuff goes, I have my frequency class coming up next, or now it's this Saturday, the 18th. Hi, Kai. So Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m. in this space, breath work and sound. No yoga, just breathing. And it's, if you've not been to my breathwork stuff before, a lot of you have, but it's just one type of breathing the entire time, intended to drop you kind of out of here and into here. So it's not pranayama, it's not like a breathwork workshop, it's an experiential journey. Yeah. And if you're interested, feel free to ask me any questions after class or just show up and see. Yeah, and then I just got a new retreat up on my website that I'm excited about. I was trying to quit doing international retreats, but I just really can't because these places I gotta go to everywhere. So it's in El Salvador in January 2025. It's a 5-star resort, really beautiful resort right on the beach. Yoga, breathwork, meditation, sound baths. So little bit of everything. 3 meals included every day. There's surf, John. There's surf right there, supposedly one of the best beaches or surf spots in El Salvador. Yeah. So if you're interested, it's on my website, katieshifkinyoga.com. All right. Other than that, I think let's just practice unless anyone has any questions, comments, concerns. Okay. Okie doke, my friends. So let's start in seated meditation. So whatever that looks like for you, maybe you're in easy pose, one ankle in front of the other, maybe your legs are crossed, maybe you're in a kneeling position. Feel free to sit up on a block if you'd like. An invitation to move just a little bit before coming into your still seat. So maybe just stretch your body, get your wiggles out, even just move your head around a little bit. So just feel into your physicality. And then as you are ready, very intentionally find stillness. So be intentional with where and how you place your hands. Might just be on your lap. Just do it on purpose. Maybe hands to your heart, maybe arms by your sides. Close your eyes, or if you really prefer to keep your eyes open, just soften and lower your gaze. So not looking around the room with satellite eyes, but just starting to focus more inward. So start to just really become present in this space. So allow whatever you've got going on in your life outside these walls for now, just kind of fall away, fall to the periphery. Just feel your body in this room. Feel physical sensations inside of your body. So maybe noticing, where am I tightening up a little bit? Where am I tensing up that I don't need to be? So maybe you could soften just a little through your facial muscles or let your shoulders melt down a little further away from your ears. And then beyond physical, see if you can notice what's flowing through your inner space today, just energetically, emotionally. So if your energy had a color to it, what color would it be? Just get curious. Maybe visualize it, use your imagination. And notice, are there any emotions present? So maybe they're fresh emotions. Maybe they were stirred up on the way to yoga. Maybe they're emotions that are there kind of all the time, or they've been there for a while, just kind of floating around. So just allowing space for everything inside of you without trying to change it, without trying to fix it, without even trying to figure it out or explain it. Just feeling. And start to really feel into the rise and fall of your breath. Start to connect with your breath. Maybe visualize your breath in some way. I like to imagine my breath moving up and down the length of my spine. So whatever resonates for you, you can use your imagination. Next time you inhale, fill up as big as you possibly can. And when you think you are full, see if you can even find an extra little sip of air at the top. And then open your mouth, great big sigh, release. Ah. Good. 2 more like that. Inhale, fill up. As you fill up, see if you can sit up taller, take up more space, hold. Keep holding, take that extra little sip. And then out your mouth, let it go. Ah. Beautiful, friends. Do that one more time. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning. Take a moment to pause, hold, maybe even 2 extra sips this time. Keep holding for 3, 2, 1. Release out your mouth, let it go. Ah, very nice. Seal your lips now and start to cultivate Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. See if you can start to create that little whisper noise, that oceanic sound as you breathe, slowly, steadily. So be patient with your breath. Try not to rush from inhale to exhale, but take your time. If you want to stay here a little longer, If you want to stay here the whole class, that's fine with me. If you want to come back here at any time just to reconnect to yourself, please feel free. So the seated meditation is always available to you. If you are ready to start moving, come forward to hands and knees. So take your Ujjayi breath with you, tabletop position. And once you're there, just move any way your body wants to move. So intuitive movement. Maybe you start with cat-cow, something familiar, and get more creative from there. Maybe you even sit back into a child's pose and just give yourself a couple grounding breaths. Or you could just close your eyes and get curious. Feel into your shoulders, your spine, your hips. Feel into your shoulder blades on your back body. Yeah. Maybe you come up to your fingertips. Maybe you turn your fingers back towards your knees or out to the sides of your mat. So there's about 1,000,000 ways you can feel around from this position. You could even sit back into a kneeling position, reach your arms up, stretch your side bodies, reach one arm at a time towards the sky. So anything at all that your body would like to do. So it doesn't even necessarily have to feel good. Maybe it feels tight, maybe it feels stiff, maybe it feels tender. So this is just an exploration. Take an inventory of what's going on inside of you. Start to notice more. Give yourself about 3 to 5 more rounds, just exploring in this way. And then eventually, my friends, we will meet in downward facing dog. So whenever you want to start your transition back to down dog, go for it. Maybe you want to move through a vinyasa to get there. Maybe you want to hover your knees just a couple inches above the ground at first, and then slowly lift your hips back and up. Stay connected to your breath. Slow, expansive inhales, and even slower exhales all the way to emptiness every single time. Very nice, my friends. Once you are back in your dog pose, keep doing the same thing. Keep exploring. So maybe pedal out your heels. Maybe give your hips a little shift from side to side. And just quickly, question from me to you. If you would like a hands-off practice today, you would rather not have any physical adjustments or physical touch, just let me know by lifting one leg in the air. All right. Thank you very much. Now, if you want to lift one leg in the air, just to stretch and feel and lengthen, go for it. Give yourself about 2 or 3 more breaths in your dog pose. So see if you can feel in your down dog, see if you can feel a connection to your center. So rather than feeling like all of your weight is coming down into your hands, spread your fingers wide, like you're gripping the ground with the pads of your fingertips. Bend your knees as much as you need to, and imagine there's a rope attached to your belly button, and it's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So feel a little lift that lifts you out of your arms and your wrists. Use your breath. Take one more great big inhale. Very nice poses, everybody. As you exhale, look to the top of your space, and however you want to get there, feet to the top of your mat, forward fold. Once you've arrived, hang out here for a few rounds. Invitation for ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows and maybe bounce or sway or bob. I like to bring my feet at least hips width distance apart for this first fold. It might even feel good to bring your feet wider than hips. Keep all of your toes facing directly forward. You can have a little or even a big bend in your knees. Imagine that same rope, it's attached to your belly button. It's pulling straight up towards the sky. So see if you can lift your sit bones up. Sit bones towards the sky, crown towards the ground is what we're going for. Upper body heavy, head heavy. Take one more breath here. Beautiful, friends. Nice, Trish. Halfway lift position as you breathe in. Let all or get all the rounding out of your back. So shoulder blades hug towards your spine. Exhale, fold and bow. Nice job. Do that one more time. Halfway lift. Crown of your head reaches forward. Back of your neck is long. Sides of your neck are long. Exhale, fold. Very nice. Awesome, Chris. This time, take it all the way up. So come through your halfway lift. Keep rising. Arms extend overhead. Inhale. Hands to heart. Exhale. Flow with breath for just a moment. Inhale, high mountain. Reach up, stretch. Hinge at your hips. Lead with your heart. Slow dive. Maybe a big bend in your knees. Feels really good on your low back. Inhale, lift halfway, spine parallel to the ground, to the horizon. Nice width. As you exhale, let it go. Hold in, empty out, find that connection to center, and from that place, take it back up, all the way up, arms to the sky. Inhale. Good. Hands to heart center. Exhale. One more round just like that. Maybe close your eyes as you move through it. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, follow your breath down slowly, traction out your spine. Yes. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Nice, Jan. As you exhale, let it go all the way to emptiness. Press into your feet, lead with your heart, rise, arms reach up. Inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Nice, Kirsten. All right, inhale, take your arms up. And this time, grab your left wrist with your right hand, turn your left palm towards the right side of the room. Little bend in your elbows is more than welcome. Try not to let your arms come forward out in front of you, but press your arms back. As you are ready, send your hips to the left and pull your upper body to the right. So you're tugging with your right arm, resisting with your left arm. So if you were to let go right now, your arm would slingshot out. See if you can bring a little more weight into your left foot, and especially the inner edge of your left foot. Breathe into your left waistline, the space between your left ribs. Nice, Amber. Take one last deep breath on this side. Beautiful. Inhale through center, both feet on the ground. Switch your grip. So grab right wrist, right palm faces the windows. Exhale, sway your hips to the right as your upper body goes left. Gentle tug with your left hand, resist with your right arm. Keep your right shoulder plugged in so it's back and down. Breathe into your right rib cage, the space between your ribs. Really strong through your right foot, rooted down firmly. One last breath. Very nice. Awesome, Laura. Inhale back to center. And as you exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Invitation to bend your elbows a lot and suction cup your palms together. And then imagine your elbows are magnetized. Squeeze them towards each other. If you want to make this a little more challenging, you can steeple your index fingers towards the ground. Try to keep your palms suction cup together. So if you want more, start to reach your hands back away from your body. Try not to hyperextend or lock out your elbows. If you still want more, add a little baby back bend. Puff up your chest, gaze up. Press your hips forward, but hug in with your inner thighs. Take one more big, huge inhale. Exhale, keep your hands clasped. Hinge at your hips, take it all the way down and fold. Good. Hang out with your fingers interlaced in your forward fold for about 2 or 3 breaths. So maybe a big bend in your knees is helpful. Butt towards the sky, crown towards the ground. Let your head be heavy. See if you can work the opening in the front of your shoulders. If you're pressing your palms together and that feels like too much at this point, you're welcome to let that part go. Feel your breath. Take one more huge inhalation. Nice work. Good, Paul. Exhale, hands to low back. Release your clasp. Let your arms hang. Let them dangle. Give them a little shaky shake. Next time you breathe in, spinal extension, realign. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. So top of a push-up. Pause here for a moment. Spread your fingers really wide and push the ground away. See if you can take little baby rocks forward and back, just like you're sliding through a piece of wood with your body. Yeah. Belly is strong, navel to spine. And if your knees stay lifted, see if you can even squeeze through the fronts of your thighs. Your quads are firing. If you want to bring your knees down at any time, please feel free. Take one more inhale, little rock forward onto your tiptoes. Exhale, lower halfway down, chaturanga hold. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Nice, Trish. Inhale, push back up, high plank. Do that one more time. Halfway down, strong arms, strong belly, even strong legs. Inhale, push up. Very good. Exhale, slow as you can, all the way to your belly. Beautiful. Spider-Man Cobra. So hands out wide, framing your mat. Lift to your fingertips, elbows face the sky. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, take a little twist to your right side and dip your left shoulder down a little bit. Yeah, inhale back to center. Heart lifts, press through pelvis and shoelaces. Exhale, other side, twist. Nice, Jessa. Inhale back to center. Go one more time each way. Awesome, Scott. So move with your own breath. Feel into your shoulders. Feel into your front body, back body, side bodies, lower body. So much to notice. Use your breath. Eventually, an inhale will bring you back to center. You can hold there a little longer if you want. Whenever you're ready, down dog. Transition with awareness. Back in your down dog. One more time. We've got about 5 rounds of breath. If you want more intensity, more strength work, option to turn it into a turbo dog. So the only thing that you would change for turbo dog is your arms. Bend your elbows a lot and hug them in towards each other. So it's almost like you're in a dolphin pose, but your forearms are hovering above the ground. Keep lifting, using that strength in your core, that connection to your center. Keep breathing, big, spacious breaths. Everybody, wherever you are at, relax your neck. So no need to gaze forward. Let your neck be an extension of your spine. Take one more great big inhale into your dog pose. Exhale, gaze to the top of your space, however you want to get there, forward fold. Very nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow, let it go. Nice, Anya. Root through your feet, rise all the way up. Arms reach overhead as you inhale. And exhale, hands to your heart. All right, let's build our flow. Inhale, arms to the sky. And then exhale, just sit back into a regular chair pose. So weight in your heels, sit low. See if for now, you can pick up your toes and spread them apart. So weight is so far back in your heels, toes lift. Find that activation through your toes. Yes, awesome, you guys. As your butt reaches back behind you, see if you can stay connected to your center. So draw your belly button back and up. Please feel free to stay right here. If you have knee stuff going on, I highly recommend you stay here. Otherwise, here's your option. Bring your arms parallel to the ground, lift up to your tiptoes. And then from here, see if you can squeeze your upper thighs together. Tops of your thighs, awkward chair, slowly. So inner knees are squeezing, slowly lower down. Hips towards your heels, keep squeezing. And then slowly bring it back up, keep squeezing. We'll end up in our regular chair pose, everybody. So heels to your mat, sit back once again. Next time you inhale, high mountain, stand up tall. As you exhale, cactus your arms. So little baby back bend, bottom tips of shoulder blades, squeeze as you curl open. Re-extend, realign, inhale. And then exhale, take a slow dive down, stick your butt out. Yes, good. Halfway lift position, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. This time take your vinyasa however you want to. So you can add a couple push-ups, you can take it on your knees, you can skip it completely. You do you. Nice, Kai. Back in your downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Fire it up. All right. From down dog, next inhalation, take your right leg to the sky. And if you want, feel free to kind of explore. Open your hip, roll out your ankle, maybe even circle your knee. Strong hands on the ground, strong shoulders connected to your center. See if you can now square off your hip. So right inner thigh, or I should say right hip faces back and down, inner thighs face each other. Good. So I don't care about height in your right leg, strength and power. Press up with your right foot as you press down through your fingertips. Take one more inhale. Nice job, friends. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Curl in and hollow out your belly. Stay here as you breathe in. See if you can lift higher to your back tiptoes. Lift higher through your waistline. And then exhale, step through so softly, low lunge. Very nice. Take your time to rise up, crescent lunge. So all 10 toes face forward, hips are square. If you want to modify, please feel free to keep your back knee down. Otherwise, back knee is lifted and your back leg should feel just as strong and supportive as your front leg. So find your foundation, your stability through your legs. Front hip draws back, back hip draws forward energetically. Low belly tone, so navel to spine connection, and you should feel a little support and length in your low back. Puff up your chest and maybe even gaze up. So your upper body is your expression of this pose. You don't need to do anything special, but feel into it. Do you want to spread your fingers wide on purpose, or do you want to soften your fingers, soften your elbows on purpose? Do you want to smile? Take one more inhale, crescent lunge. As you exhale, bring your hands to your front thigh, lean forward a little bit. If it's helpful, you can scoot your back toes forward a little bit. Draw your belly button in and up, so feel a strong connection to your center. It almost feels like you're puffing up your low back. From here, lean forward even more and just let your back foot float off the ground. Keep pressing your palms firmly into your front thigh, lengthening your spine in the back of your neck. Press through your back foot like you're stomping it onto an invisible wall behind you. Square hips. Stay where you are at, or right arm reaches forward. So right arm forward, left leg back. It's like a spinal balance, but you're balanced on one foot. Take one more big, deep breath. Awesome work. Come back to crescent lunge. Soft landing if possible. Both arms reach up. Inhale. Nice job. Exhale. Bring your hands to the ground. We'll take horizon lunge. Reach your right arm forward, up. Spin all of your toes to face the right side of the room, and then reach your right arm back as your hips come down. So this might feel really nice, just as a nice stretch. You can work it however you want, or you can work strength, like a modified side plank. You can lift your hips, hold here, or you can lift and lower a few times. So wherever you want to go, any of those options, or if you have your own way of exploring this pose, feel free, about 3 or 4 breaths. So all of your toes should face the right side of the room. You're on the outer edge, the pinky toe edge of your back foot. Nice job. All right, with your next inhale, rewind. So your right arm reaches up, forward, and then comes down back to a low lunge position. All of your toes now face forward. From here, root into your right foot and float your left leg to the sky, standing splits. So lift your left leg high, and I don't care if your hips stay square or if they open, but I do care that you're not just sinking into your outer right hip. So hug in with your right inner thigh. And feel that connection to center, that invisible rope pulling up on your belly button. Use your breath to hold and support you. Active through your left toes. Try to spread them. Take one more inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee tucks into the back of your right knee. Both knees bend. Left heel towards your left butt cheek. Inhale, re-extend. Left leg high. If you want, you can take a little handstand hop. 2 more like that. Exhale, Shiva squat. Curl in. Inhale, re-extend, or handstand hop. And one more time, Shiva squat. Inhale, re-extend or hop. Nice work. And exhale, listen, step your left foot all the way to the back edge of your mat. Set up a warrior 2 stance this time. So your back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. Cartwheel your arms up, settle in. Nice, John. So right toes face directly forward, left toes face directly to the left. Front heel intersects your back arch or lines up with your back toes. And then make sure your front knee isn't collapsing inward, but it's tracking towards your pinky toe. So your right butt cheek is wrapping underneath your body. Little tone in your belly, navel to spine. So feel the support in your low back. Good job, friends. Next time you breathe in, legs stay the same, reach forward. See if you can even slide your rib cage forward, moving towards side angle as you are ready. Either right hand towards the ground, left towards the sky, or maybe right elbow to right thigh, maybe right hand to a block, maybe left arm reaches forward, bicep next to your ear, lengthen your left side. If the half or full bind is in your practice and you want to go there, feel free. Wherever you choose to be, try to keep your heart open, like it wants to look up. So your expression of this pose, your exploration of this pose, about 2 more deep breaths. Heart open, hips open. Nice, Steve. Deep bend in your front knee, track it towards your pinky toe. From the press of your feet, next inhalation, come up through your warrior two, reverse. So front palm rotates up, reach up and back. If your front leg is needing a nice little straightening, a little stretch, feel free to give that to it. Maybe a little shaky shake, and then bend deeply once again. So as you bend into your right knee, nice Amber, lift your right rib cage away from your right hip and breathe into your waistline. Sometimes I like to bring my left hand up to grab my right wrist and then give your right arm a gentle tug. See if there's any more space you can find. Soft through your face, unclench your jaw. Nice job. One more big inhale. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, take both arms to the sky. Breathe in here. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders back and down, shoulder blades, squeeze your spine, maybe your palms suction cup together, elbows magnetize, start to reach your hands back, puff up your heart, gaze up, one more big, huge in-breath. Keep your clasp, hinge at your hips, take it all the way down, wide-legged fold. So without your hands on the ground in front of you, you have to use your core to help hold you and work this pose. So see if you can feel your strong core, lifting your sit bones up, butt towards the sky, crown towards the ground, and then work that opening in the front of your shoulders. Breathe. Nice job, you guys. If you need to let go of the arms and just focus on the legs at any time, feel free. Take about 2 more deep breaths. Nice work. Ah, good. Open your mouth anytime and sigh it out. If your hands are still clasped, one more inhale. And then exhale, hands to low back, gently release. Everybody, fingertips to the ground, halfway lift position. Breathe in. And then walk your hands forward, low lunge. So point your toes forward. Root into your front foot and just step forward, forward, fold. Nice work. Halfway lift, inhale. As you exhale, bring your big toes together to touch, little gap in between your heels, tuck and curl, tiny little potato bug ball. So butt towards the ground, and you can either try to press your heels down to work your ankle flexibility, or lift your heels up high to work your strength. As you lift your heels up high, see if you can get your butt lower and your nose closer to your knees. Maybe even wrap your arms around your shins, nice K, and give your legs a big squeeze. So getting as small and compact as you can with your exhales. Finding your center as you exhale. Good, nice work. One last breath. All the way to emptiness, good reach. Inhale, back to your halfway lift position. If you want, you can widen your stance, so lengthen out. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet, take it all the way up. High mountain, rise up, arms to the sky. Pause right here, arms reaching. Notice, where are your imbalances as you reach your arms to the sky? So for me, I always notice my ribs are coming forward and I'm sticking my butt out. So I'm kind of trying to knit my front ribs together, find a more neutral pelvis. So notice when you stand, how can you be more in alignment? Nice neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Yes, so good. Root into your right foot and float your left knee up, standing staff. So right foot is pressing down as your left knee lifts. Left toe is active. Good work. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, curtsy bow. So we've done a curtsy squat in this class before. I don't know if we've done a curtsy bow. Left toes off right edge of your mat. Stick your butt out and hinge at your hip. So your heart is looking down. Your eyes are looking down. Squeeze shoulder blades towards your spine. Feel your back muscles nice and strong. Bend both knees. Take one more breath here. Now listen, straight leg curtsy. So everything stays the same, but just reach up high, squeeze your inner thighs. 2 more. Exhale, curtsy bow. Bend your knees, stick your butt out, reach your arms back. Inhale, straight legs. Reach up, squeeze your legs. Last one. Exhale, curtsy bow. Now listen, inhale, standing staff. So right foot roots, left knee lifts. Option to extend left leg forward, press through your heel. Take one more inhale, super tall. Slow motion, low lunge. See if you can touch fingers and toes down at the exact same time. Yay! Amazing. Good job. Three-legged dog. Take your right leg back and up. Inhale here, straight to down dog if you want, or exhale, rock forward. Your variation of plank to chaturanga. You're welcome to take it on your knees. Make it your own. Inhale, open your heart, shoulders back and down, away from your ears. Take your time. When you're ready, down dog. Find your breath. Walk it out. Reconnect. So notice whatever there is to notice. Feel whatever there is to feel. Next time you breathe in, left leg to the sky, three-legged. And maybe open up your hip or explore in your own way on this side. So rooted and strong through both of your hands, both of your shoulders, connected to your center, connected to your breath. Square off your hips now. So inner thighs face each other. Left hip faces down, slightly back. Take one more inhale, strong and powerful through your left leg. Exhale, knee to your nose, scoop out your belly, round your spine, stay here. Push the ground away as you breathe in. And then step through super softly, low lunge. Take your time to rise, crescent. Kirsten. So all of your toes forward. Awesome, Erica. Strong legs, strong foundation. So front hip draws back energetically. Back hip draws forward energetically. You want to modify for yourself, please always, always feel free. Tone your belly. So rather than feeling like your ribs are pressing forward, knit your front ribs together, draw your navel to spine. Just puff up your chest, gaze up. Whatever you're doing with your arms, your fingers, face, it's on purpose, it's intentional. So you feel everything there is to feel right here in this moment, in your crescent lunge, in your body. Everything that's flowing through. One more in-breath. Exhale, bring your hands down to your front thigh, lean forward, and if it's helpful, you can scoot your back toes forward just a little bit, preparing for balance. Draw your belly button in and up, like you're rounding or puffing up your low back a little bit, and then lean forward, back foot floats off the ground. Yes, amazing. Try to keep your hips square, and if it helps, bend your standing leg a little bit. Crown reaches forward, back of your neck is long. Option to extend left arm forward, right leg back. Long, strong, powerful line, asymmetrical warrior three. One more round. So nice. Come back to crescent. Soft landing if possible. Inhale. And exhale, hands to the earth. Horizon lunges next. So left arm reaches forward, up, spin all of your toes to face towards the windows as you reach back and let your hips come down. So maybe a nice stretchy stretch for you here. If it bothers your right wrist, you can scoot your right hand forward a little bit. Sometimes it might feel really nice for your side body as well. You could also make it more strength. So modified side plank variation, or a few times lifting and lowering your hips. Or anything else you want to do. Good, friends. Stay connected to your own breath. Stay in your own body. Just noticing, feeling, connecting. With your next inhale, rewind back to your low lunge. So take your left arm up, forward, and down. Root into your left foot, standing splits, right leg to the sky. So standing splits, that name sounds very intimidating. Think of it as just a one-legged forward fold. So try to relax your neck. Let your head be heavy, just like you would in a forward fold. Yes, hug in with your left inner thigh. Right leg strong, right foot active. Can you spread your right toes? Take one more in-breath. Shiva squat, right knee tucks into the back of your left knee, right heel towards right glute, curl in, get small, both knees bent. Inhale, re-extend. Feel free to take a little hoppy hop if you want. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, re-extend. 3 total. Exhale, Shiva squat. Good job. Inhale, reach or hop. And then as you exhale, step your right foot back. Thanks, Jessa. So right foot parallel to the back edge of your mat, Virabhadrasana 2. When you're ready, rise. So take a moment. Settle in, feel your strong legs, strong stance. Left knee tracks towards your pinky toe. Your back foot is rooted just as strong and powerful through your back foot and your back leg as your front foot and your front leg. Rather than pressing your rib cage forward, knit your front ribs together, navel to spine. Next time you inhale, side angle, reach, 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 and then tip it over. Left hand towards the ground, right towards the sky, or maybe left elbow to your thigh. Maybe there's some other way you want to work the pose. So maybe right arm forward, maybe half or full bind, totally up to you. Explore your own personal expression on this side. Nice width. Keep wrapping your left butt cheek underneath you. Your heart wants to look up. See if you can let it. Keep your back foot rooted, strong and powerful. Nice job. Take one last round. Next time you inhale, reverse warrior. So come through warrior two, reach up, reach back. Your front leg needs a little break. Give it a moment, straighten it out. And then bend deeply once again. Wrap your left butt cheek underneath your body. So don't let your left knee fall in. Feel it track out. Press into the outer edges of both of your feet. If you want, you can bring your right hand up to grab your left wrist. Gentle tug. Maybe find a little more length or space. Yes, beautiful. One last round. Nice, John. Come back to your warrior two stance. Straighten your front leg. Parallel your feet. Take your arms to the sky. Breathe in. And this time, exhale, just dive down anywhere you want to go in your wide-legged forward fold, anywhere you want to take it. About 5 to 7 breaths. So whatever you do, I don't care so much what it looks like on the outside. See if you can stay present, stay in your body, rather than wandering off somewhere else. Stay right here. Notice your breath. Notice sensation. Maybe you're super uncomfortable. Maybe you're super bored or super anxious. Notice that. Just welcome whatever's there. We're not trying to fix anything. Just noticing. Take one more round wherever you're working. Come to a halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground. So bend your knees as much as needed. And then walk your hands forward, back to low lunge. Just step your back foot forward, forward fold, nice and easy. Halfway lift. Inhale, bring your big toes to touch, little gap in between your heels. Tuck and curl, tiny little potato bug ball. So you can choose to stay in tiny little potato bug ball like we did last time. Or option if you want to try toe stand. So hug in with your inner thighs, inner knees, inner heels, and point your knees straight forward. Bring your hands to your heart center. So thighs parallel to the ground as you balance on your tiptoes. Wherever you're at, soft through your face, soft through your jaw. Thanks, Chris. 2 more breaths. Thanks, Paul. Good. All right, next inhalation, heels down, spine long. Widen your stance if you feel so inclined. Exhale, bow and fold. Uttanasana. Rise all the way up. High mountain, arms reach up, pause. Check in. Are your ribs pressing forward, flaring forward, or are you rounding your back? Kind of tucking your tailbone under. So see if you can stand in your most neutral way, your most aligned way with awareness. Left foot roots down, right knee floats up, standing step. Hug in with your inner thighs and keep your right foot active. I like to flex my toes. You can do whatever you want. Just make sure it's not just kind of hanging out there, really limp, but there's activation in it, energy in it. One more in-breath. Exhale, we've got our curtsy bow. Swing your right toes off the left edge of your mat. Arms back, stick your butt out. Pause here for a moment. We'll hold this one a little longer. Knees are bent. Just check in. Are your back muscles strong? Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. Knees are bent. Take one more breath. Legs stay the same, but straighten your legs. Inhale. Reach up, squeeze inner thighs. Exhale, curtsy bow. Stick your butt out, reach back. Inhale, reach up, straight leg curtsy. Last time, curtsy bow. Exhale. Inhale, standing staff. Left foot roots down, right knee lifts up. Maybe even extend your right leg forward. Press out through your heel. Try not to lean back. Draw your belly button back towards your spine. Puff up your chest. One more in-breath. Slow motion, low lunge. See if you can bring fingers and toes down at the exact same time. Yay, nice, Erica. Three-legged down dog, left leg to the sky. And then you do you. On an exhale, come forward, take your vinyasa, or skip it, just go straight to down dog. Nice, honey. Inhale, heart lift. Take your time on your back bend if you want. Give yourself a couple extra breaths. And then you choose down dog, or if you want, child's pose. Take a moment to just ground, to rest. We are going to move through that entire flow now, that entire sequence. One breath, one movement. And it doesn't mean we speed through it as fast as we can with momentum just to get it done. It means we move really slowly and really intentionally with our slow, deep breaths. So if at any time you're like, she's cueing so slow, see if you can breathe slower, breathe bigger, breathe deeper, move intentionally. If at any time you want to take a little break, do your own thing, please feel free. So this is your practice. Always give yourself what you need first. If you are coming with me, my friends, downward facing dog. I'll open it. I'll do you one better. Or open a one. All right. Great. Big inhale. Push the ground away. Exhale. Gaze forward. Step, tiptoe, or float. Top of your mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift position. Breathe in. Exhale. Release. Ah. All the way up. Rise. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Sit back. Stay here and hold, or inhale, float to tiptoes, arms straight out in front of you. Exhale, squeeze your upper thighs and slowly lower down, hips to heels. Inhale, slowly rise. Keep squeezing. Exhale, chair pose. Sit back. Inhale, high mountain, stand tall. Exhale, work your back bend, navel to spine as you curl open, puff up your chest. Beautiful, inhale, high mountain if you want. Lift to your tiptoes, balance challenge. Stay on your tiptoes if you want. As you dive down slowly, stick your butt out. Yes. Beautiful, halfway lift, heels on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. See if you can keep that exhale going as you lower. Inhale, peel your heart open, shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, right leg to the sky. Breathe in, strong and powerful. As soft as you can, step your right foot forward, low lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, hands to your front thigh. Prepare for your balance. Inhale, back foot floats off the ground. Stay for your exhale. Add your right arm or add both arms if you want. And inhale back to crescent, soft landing as you gaze up, reach high. Exhale, hands come down. Ah. Horizon, breathe in, reach forward, up and back. Toes face the right wall. Just rewind it as you exhale, reach up, forward, and down. Inhale, standing splits, left leg floats high. Just one time, Shiva squat, left knee into the back of right. Exhale. Inhale, re-extend, or feel free to take a handstand hop. Exhale, left foot steps back, set your warrior two, stands up. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2, rise. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over all the way to emptiness in your breath. Inhale, reverse, reach up, reach back, stay in your legs. Exhale, back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, take your arms to the sky, inhale. Yes, exhale, dive all the way down, crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky, navel to spine. Halfway lift, fingertips on the ground, inhale. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, rotate your toes forward and step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your big toes to touch. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball, get small. From here, we're gonna rise all the way up. Arms to the sky, left knee floats up, standing staff. Exhale, just one time, curtsy bow. So look down at the ground, stick your butt out, straight leg curtsy, reach up. And then exhale, curtsy bow. Okay, 2 times, I lied. Inhale, standing staff. Left knee lifts, maybe extend your leg. Exhale, low lunge, fingers and toes touch at the same time if possible. Inhale, 3-legged, right leg to the sky. Straight to down dog or plank to chaturanga. Good work. Inhale, heart opens. Exhale, hips lift. Left leg to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, use your strong core. Step through softly. Strong legs. Inhale, rise. Nice, Jessa. As you exhale, hands to front thigh, prepare for balance, navel to spine. Inhale, back foot floats up, nice and easy, yes. Stay for your exhale, add one or both arms. Yes, nice, Anya, come back, crescent, soft landing if possible, inhale. Beautiful, exhale, hands to ground. Horizon, reach forward, up and back, toes face the windows. Rewind that as you exhale, reach up, forward and down, low lunge. Nice, Steve. Inhale, standing splits. Float your right leg high. Spread your toes. Shiva squat. Right knee tucks to the back of left. Inhale, re-extend or hop. Exhale, right foot back. Set up your warrior 2 legs. Virabhadrasana 2. Breathe in and rise. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, empty out. Stay in your legs, keep everything open. Reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Yes, deep bend in your front knee. And exhale, warrior 2. Now straighten front leg, parallel feet, arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, dive down, fold deeply all the way to emptiness. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, spider crawl your hands forward, low lunge, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your big toes together to touch. Find a little potato bug ball, tuck and curl. See if you can go straight from here all the way up. Like you're popping up, arms to the sky, right knee floats. Exhale, curtsy bow, swing your right leg around, stick your butt out, look down at the ground. Inhale, straight leg curtsy, squeeze inner thighs, lots of length. Exhale, curtsy bow. Standing staff this time, inhale, lift your right knee, maybe even extend right leg. Slow motion, low lunge. Good, you got it. 3-legged, left leg high, inhale. Straight, 2 down dog or come forward, vinyasa. Take it your way. Inhale, heart lift, shoulders back and down. Exhale, hips lift. Take a moment, maybe a couple open mouth sighs. We're gonna go through it once more. This time I'm adding a few little things. I'm changing it up. So just like always, stay present, listen to my cues, take what works, leave the rest behind. One more big inhale into your dog pose. Exhale, gaze forward, step or float, top of your space. Use your breath to support you, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, let it go. All the way up, arms reach, big stretch, inhale. And exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, last round, here we go. Inhale, arms to the sky. Chair pose one more time, sit back. Hold right here or inhale, float to tiptoes, arms parallel to the ground. And as you exhale, squeeze the tops of your thighs, slowly lower, hips to heels. Keep squeezing, inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, chair, sit back. Inhale, high mountain, listen. Side body stretch to your right. You can grab left wrist or make it your own. Inhale, center. Side body stretch to your left. Exhale. Inhale, center. Now, baby, back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms. Curl open. Make it come from mid and upper back. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Maybe even float to tiptoes. Balance challenge. Huge balance challenge. Stay on your tiptoes. Dive down slowly. So good. Halfway lift, heels on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going. Inhale, peel your heart open. Nice, Jan. Exhale, take your hips up and back. All right, listen. Inhale, right leg high. You can hold here or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Get as high as you can. Push the ground away. Inhale, three-legged dog. Now everybody knee to your nose and step forward softly. Low lunge. Crescent lunge. Rise. Breathe in. And prepare for your balance as you exhale. Hands to front thigh, navel to spine. Feel your strong center. Inhale, back leg floats. Stay as you exhale, one or both arms reach forward. So maybe full warrior three. Amazing. Come back to crescent. Breathe in. Land softly if possible. Exhale. Hands to the earth. Rise and reach forward. Up. Toes spin to the right. Reach back. Exhale. Just rewind it. Reach up, forward, and down. Toes face forward. Inhale, standing splits, float your left leg high. Now listen. Exhale, Shiva squat. Okay, pause right here. Bring your right hand up to grab your left foot. Capture your left foot. If this is as far as you want to go, totally fine. Otherwise, twisted dancer. Root into your right foot and slowly see if you can rise. As you rise, kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Hug in with your inner thighs. Maybe reach your left arm forward. Just play. Yeah, it's amazing. Your pose, your expression, your exploration. One last breath. See if you can come back down into that Shiva squat position slowly, nice and easy. So left knee eventually is just tucked back in to your right knee. Both hands on the ground are all 10 fingertips. Inhale, left leg long, so extend and lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot back. Back to our flow. Inhale, warrior two, rise. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over. Once again, we're gonna pause. Choose to stay in side angle or triangle or balancing half moon. So feel free to explore. Wherever you go, everything is open. Yeah, bird of paradise. So your variation, your expression. If you fall in and out, awesome. Meet yourself right there. Good, friends. Last couple of rounds. Working wherever you want to work. See if you can come back to a warrior two, maybe with a soft landing. Good. So take a moment, adjust if needed. Find your breath. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up, reach back. Deep bend in your front knee. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten front leg, parallel feet, arms to the sky. Breathe in. Very nice. Take it all the way down. Wide-legged fold. Halfway lift, fingertips on the ground. Inhale. Spider crawl your hands forward, rotate toes forward, and step forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Bring your big toes together, tuck in, curl, tiny little potato bug ball. And all the way up. Inhale, rise, reach up, left knee floats up. All right, pause here, friends. We're gonna go into a figure 4. So outer left ankle, top of right thigh. You can reach your arms back. You can bring hands to heart. You could even take a forward fold variation or a arm balance if it's in your practice. So about 4 or 5 rounds, holding, breathing, or maybe exploring, playing. Keep that strong flexion through your left toes. And really imagine you're trying to cement your outer ankle onto the top of your thigh. So good. Nice reach. Last couple of breaths. Nice Louise. All right. Next time you inhale, back to standing stack. So arms reach up, left knee lifts. You can extend if you want. Curtsy bow, swing it around, bend your knees, stick your butt out. Inhale, straight leg curtsy, stretch. One more time, curtsy bow. Inhale, standing staff. Extend left if you want. Low lunge, slowly, fingers and toes come down at the same time. Now listen, 3-legged down dog, right leg back and up. This time, pause here, open your right hip, bend your right knee. Great place to stay or flip your dog. Right foot comes down. Nice, Kirsten. Reach forward. Heart forward. Lift your hips. Back muscles hug around your spine. Awesome, Laura. One last round. Come back. Walk it out. Regular down dog. Find your breath. You can keep walking it out or option. Inhale, forward, high plank. Maybe hover right leg. Exhale, chaturanga, lower slowly. Inhale, peel your heart open. And down dog, take your hips back and up. Here we go. Inhale, left leg high. One more side. Stay and hold or left knee, right elbow. Get as close as you can. Push the ground away. Inhale, back up. Left to left. Aim for your armpit. Yes, amazing. Inhale, back up. Nice paw. And then everybody, knee to your nose. Scoop out your belly, step forward, super soft. Crescent lunge. Last time on this side. Rise. Exhale, hands to front thigh. Get ready for your balance. And inhale, back foot just floats up. Stay for your exhale. Option to add your arms. Good. Back to crescent lunge, soft landing if possible. Nice cut. Inhale here, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, hands to ground. Horizon, last time, reach forward, up, spin your toes towards the windows, reach back. Good job, nice honey, rewind it, reach up, forward, down, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, right leg floats high. Exhale, Shiva squats. Pause. Bring your left hand up. Grab hold of your right foot. And then from here, see if you can slowly start to come into your twisted dancer. So root through left foot. Once you're rising, start to kick foot in the hand. Pull hand back into foot, hug in with inner thighs. I know it's hard. It's awkward. Be with it. Breathe into it. If you fall out, awesome. Meet yourself right there. Take one last round wherever you are at your personal fullest expression. Slowly come back to that Shiva squat position. Nice, Chris. Good job. Take an inhale to lengthen. So right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot all the way back. Warrior 2 stance. Inhale, rise, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, side angle. Absolutely, you can stay here. You can turn it into a triangle. You can turn it into a balancing half moon, bird of paradise, anywhere you want to go. So your own exploration on this side does not have to be what you did on the other side. It can be if you want. Yes, good. Last couple of rounds, wherever you're working, stay present, stay in your body. Right here. See if you can come back to a warrior two stance softly. Very nice. All right, inhale, reverse, lengthen your left side. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten front leg, parallel your feet. Take your arms up, breathe in. And dive down, traction out your spine, fold in, empty out. Halfway lift, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, rotate toes forward, step forward, forward fold. Lift halfway, inhale. Bring big toes together. Tiny little potato bug ball last time. And all the way up. So almost like you're exploding your eyes. Pause, left foot roots, right knee lifts. Left foot down, right knee up, and then figure four. Outer right ankle, top of left thigh. Sit back in a one-legged chair. Maybe arms reach back, maybe hands to heart, maybe hands to your legs. Arm balance, twist. Forward fold. Keep the strong flexion in your right foot. Keep your right ankle strong. Ah, good. So nice, you guys. Focused and alert, yet calm and relaxed all at the same time. Last couple of breaths. See if you can stay balanced and come back into a standing staff. Nice width. Inhale, standing staff. Curtsy bow, swing your right toes around, arms back, hinge at your hips. Straight leg curtsy, inhale, super long. Exhale, last one, curtsy bow. Inhale, standing staff, lift your right knee, maybe extend right leg. Low, slowly. Ah, so good. Three-legged down dog. Open your left hip. Stay here or flip your dog. Left foot comes down. Good. Heart wants to look at this front wall. See if you can let it. Lift your hips, feel your back muscles squeeze around your spine. Your pose. One last huge breath all the way down into belly. Ah, come back. Regular down dog. Walk it out. Stay right here. Keep walking it out. Or option, inhale forward, high plank, maybe hovering left leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale for a moment. Sit back into child's pose. Give yourself just a couple grounding breaths there. Ah. And then everybody rise up to either just any seated position. So it could be kneeling, just kneeling meditation, or invitation to take screaming toe pose. So knees about hips width distance apart, toes curled under, and then you're sitting back onto your heels. If neither one of those variations works for you and you just want to sit in cross-legged or easy pose, totally fine. All right. So we're going to do a little bit of breathing. I've been doing this for the last couple of weeks with my classes. So if you've been in class, you know exactly where we're going. We're just going to interlace our fingers, bring our hands up towards our chin. And I'm explaining first and then I'll cue you through it. So inhale here, we'll exhale, push our palms away and curl in. And then inhale, reach up. When we exhale, we're going to do lion's breath. So stick out your tongue, cross your eyes, and make noise. You can let your arms come down heavy and maybe even shake as you exhale. So like you're letting go. And if it becomes too much, if you're in screaming toe, whenever you're like, no more of that, just let it go. All right. Exhale all your air out. Inhale, interlace your fingers up towards your chin. Exhale, round your spine, push away. Inhale, arms reach up. Anything you want to let go of. 5 rounds total. Inhale, interlace. Exhale, round and push. Inhale, arms up. Anything that's heavy inside of you, let it out. Inhale, interlace. Exhale, push away. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lion's breath, let it out. 2 more. Inhale, interlace. Exhale, push, curl in. Inhale, arms up. And exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, around your spine. Inhale, arms up. You can keep your interlace if you want. And exhale, let it out. Good job. Come forward to hands and knees. Untuck your toes. Little pitter patter tap might feel really nice. And then slowly come back to Ujjayi breath as you move in any way you want. A little bit of intuitive movement, just like we did at the very beginning of practice. You might notice, does anything feel a little bit different now? And then in your next couple of breaths, downward facing dog. Back to Ujjayi. And as you make your way back to down dog, maybe feel into all that new aliveness in your toes and your feet. All right. Inhale, take your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of your yoga mat. And bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. Walk your right foot out to the width of your mat. Now you choose where you want to go from here. So here are some options. You can lift your hips high and melt your heart down. Maybe come down to forearms. You could also bring your back knee down, let your hips move down, lift your heart up. If cat grabs its tails in your practice, you want to go there, you're welcome to. So you do you. You can hold one pose the entire time, or you can try a couple different variations. If your right toes pivot out to the right, totally fine. So I'd much rather see your right toes pivoting out to the right, and you can kind of roll onto the outer edge of your right foot even. Try not to let your right knee collapse inward. Good. Try not to let your front knee come forward of your ankle. It's not bad or wrong, but it's just taking the mobility away from your hip. Take about 3 or 4 more breaths. And if you're so uncomfortable, let yourself just be so uncomfortable for 3 breaths. Soften around it. So not resisting, not trying to make it go away, just allowing. Letting your body know, I'm right here, I got you. Use your breath. Next time you inhale, just like we did at the beginning of our practice, invitation to fill up as big as you can. Extra sip. And then open mouth sigh. Good job, friends. All right, come up to your hands if you're not already there, and just stack your hands under your shoulders or your wrists under your shoulders. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee if it's on the ground, and then work your right foot to the back of your mat so you'll be in a plank position. From plank position, side plank, Vashisthasana, right hand is your base. So roll onto the baby toe edge of right foot, or absolutely you can bring your right knee or right forearm down to modify. If your bottom knee is lifted, lift your hips really, really high. Maybe left arm reaches forward, bicep next to your ear. Maybe you even float your left leg up. If there's any variation you want to take, go for it. Last couple of rounds. Hips high, strong through your right side abdominals. Soften through your face. Last big inhale. As you exhale, plank or modified plank, inhale at the top of your push-up. Push the ground away. All the way to your belly slowly. From your belly, start with just a baby cobra. So staying nice and low. Lift with just your back strength. So I want you to focus on your low body for a moment. Try to spread your toes and press down through your toenails and your shoelaces. Try to press down through your pelvis so you feel your belly button draw in and up. Now try not to change any of that. Keep your legs strong, pressing down. Lift your hands up, reach your hands back. So don't lift your legs, just your arms. Yes, 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 yes. I know it's so hard. We're so used to using our glutes instead. So try to use just your back strength. Invitation, this is what always helps me. Bend your elbows and try to squeeze your elbows towards each other behind you and see if you can lift a little higher. Find your mid-back muscles. One more inhale. And let it go. Good job. You can give yourself one more back bend of choice if you want. And then down dog, however you want to get there. Or any movement you want to take to get there. Walk it out, Ujjayi breath. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Hands inside left foot comes out nice and wide. Once again, you know your options. So it might be helpful to make your stance a little bit wider if you have trouble not bringing your knee forward. Maybe kind of walk your front foot forward a little further. So you do you. Back knee can come down, hips towards the ground, heart lifts. Or hips lift, heart lowers. Cat grabs its tail. Try not to collapse all of your weight to the right. So encourage your weight to the left, forward. Big deep breaths. Good, everybody. About 3 more. Allowing sensation. So not trying to get away from it, not waiting for it to be over. Just allowing whatever you're feeling to have space to flow through. Breathe into it, soften around it. One last huge inhale. Extra sip if it's there. And then open your mouth. Come back up to your hands. Stack them under your shoulders. Lift your back knee and work your left foot to the back of your yoga mat. So high plank or modified plank. Inhale, push the ground away, find your strength. And again, all the way to your belly, one strong straight line like you're resisting gravity. Oh, I forgot, huh? Come back up. Come back up. Thank you, people that are reminding me. Left hand is your base. Some of you are probably happy, but you know, got to do it. Lift your hips. You got it. Hips high, left side abdominals really strong. Maybe right arm forward, maybe right leg floats up. Yes. So your fullest expression of this pose on this side, so much strength. And then where's the softness? Where's the sweetness? Soften around it, soften within it. Last round. All right, plank or modified plank. Inhale at the top, slowly lower, exhale. Good work. All right, so on your belly, start in baby cobra just like before. And just like before, find the strength in your low body. Float your hands up, reach your hands back. Now go ahead, float your feet up, but try not to let your legs come apart. Hug in with your inner thighs. So if they're a little ways apart, that's okay, but have the intention of hugging in and rotating your inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Stay here, or if you want, you could interlace your fingers. You could even take your full floor bow if you're ready for it, if you want to go there. So your expression of this nice big belly back bend, strong through your back body. Breathe into your belly. Soften around it, soften within it. Last round, give it everything you've got. Lift, 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 float higher. And let it go. Good job, friends. Might feel nice to kind of rock your hips side to side. Might feel nice to windshield wiper your shins. Your next, about 3 or 4 breaths. Downward facing dog. However you want to get there. All right, right leg to the sky, inhale. Pigeon pose, right shin forward, gently bring your body down. If you'd rather take this on your back or in a seat, please feel free. If you're taking regular pigeon, Find the structure first. So rather than just plopping onto your right butt cheek, try to pull your right butt cheek up and back. Like there's an invisible rope, pulling it up and back as you bow forward. And then if you want to go deeper at any time, just scoot your back knee back a little further. Use your breath. Soften with your exhale. In these moments, you have time to just be. Notice, where do you go? Can you stay in your body? Can you stay with your breath? So our mind will always look for something more interesting to focus on. It's just how it works. In this moment, give yourself something interesting to focus on. Give your mind something to notice. Feel into your hips. Feel into your shoulders, your heart space. Is there any way you could soften through the back of your heart? What would that even feel like? Maybe it's energetic. Take about 3 more breaths. Open mouth sighs, always welcome. All right, bottom of your next exhale, ease your upper body back up. And we're going to come into a seat over on our outer right glute. So let your hips open, sit over onto your outer right butt cheek. Just adjust so that your right shin is parallel to the front edge of your mat if it's not already. Yeah, and then scoot your left knee up towards your right heel. From here, we're bringing our hands behind us, and you're going to start to lean back as far as you can. Some of you may be able to lay all the way down. If you're like me, this is about as far as I can go. What you're trying to do is not create a back bend, not lift your heart, but the opposite. Knit your front ribs together. Try to find a neutral spine. Only go as far back as you can without letting your inner left knee lift. So working that inner rotation of your left femur bone and the hip socket. If you're laying all the way down on your back, see if you can get your left back ribs a little closer to the ground. Take about 3 more breaths, 3 more rounds. Just like amazed by the people who can just lay down. So, all right. Slowly, I know it's hard to be graceful, but slowly and as gracefully as possible, work your way back up. And eventually just unwind your legs, take them forward out in front of you. Take a few windshield wipers when you're ready. So feet nice and wide, side to side, a few rounds. We'll meet back in down dog. So you can get there your own way. Option if you want to find boat pose, maybe for about 3 breaths or so. And then after a couple breaths or so in boat pose, just cross your ankles, rock forward, either step back or hop back if you want. So you can play if you want to get back to down dog, or you can just make it nothing fancy at all. Eventually, next few breaths, downward facing dog. And just notice. Feel right side versus left side. Feel your breath. Inhale, left leg to the sky. And pigeon pose, left shin forward. Set your body down gently. Same thing, use structure and strength first, what we call the integrity of the pose. So integrity, just like in life, you can't even see it a lot of times. You don't even know if it's there, but it's the hard part. It's the hard part of this pose. It's the strength, it's the structure. Keep it strong and then soften around it. So I always compare it to We can make a really, really strong fist with our hand, but then we can soften our fingers within that fist. Keep the shape, but just soften the muscles. Same thing here. Keep the strong shape, soften around it, soften within it. Use your breath. Again, what if you could soften through your heart space? What would that feel like? About 3 more rounds. Side out your mouth anytime. And last big breath. Slowly ease your way up. And again, we'll come onto our outer left glute. So just kind of let your hips open nice and easy. Sit onto your outer left butt cheek. Adjust so that your left shin is parallel to the front edge of your mat. And then scoot your right knee all the way up to your left heel. Keep your inner right knee down, hands behind you, and then start to lean back. Left shin parallel to the front of your mat. You're fine. I'm close enough. And this side might feel totally different. So just honor that. If you're all the way down on your back, work on pressing your back right ribs closer to the earth. If this bothers your back ankle or knee, then you might play around with its positioning. You might also try spreading your toes. Don't let your right inner knee lift. Breathe. Soften. Good. Last couple. And bottom of your next exhale, start to ease your upper body back up. We'll unwind and take some windshield wipers again, but this time invitation to take them on your back. So you come all the way down onto your back, feet mat width distance apart with your knees bent. Take out your arms or cactus your arms and just side to side at your own pace. If you want, you can hold on one side for a couple rounds. And then invitation to take one last inversion of your choice for about 5 to 10 breaths. So anything that puts your hips and or your legs higher than your heart. So it could be something more restorative. It could be a restorative bridge pose. It could be legs up the invisible wall with your block on the lowest setting under your sacrum, legs extended up. Plow, shoulder stand, headstand, handstand. Feel free to move to a wall if you want. And about 5 to 10 breaths. You can take a couple different variations if you'd like. And after about 7 to 10 breaths in your inversion, ease your way out. Take any counter poses of your choice. And eventually find a happy baby pose. You guys, and you can kind of rock it out in your happy baby. Maybe even extend one or both legs, bring your legs together. So any little exploration from your happy baby that you want to take. And then any other poses, movements, stretches that you need to complete your own practice. So if you're like, I am good, I am complete, go ahead and just find your way into your final relaxation. So as you find your way into your Shavasana, no rush, I will read to you. And since it's Mother's Day, this is intended more for women. It's about women, but please feel free if you are a man to take it in for yourself as well. I think it really does apply to both. So it's by Nicole Jane Hobbs. She says, growing up, I never knew a relaxed woman. Successful women, yes. Productive women, plenty. Anxious and afraid and apologetic women, heaps of them. But a relaxed woman, an at ease woman. Women who aren't afraid to take up space in the world. Women who prioritize rest and pleasure and play. Women who give themselves unconditional permission to relax without guilt, without apology, without feeling like they need to earn it. I'm not sure if I've ever met a woman like that, but I would like to become one. I would like us all to become one. So these last few moments, friends, as I play my bowls, just feel into that part of you that is spacious, that is already at peace. Feel into that part of you that is unmoving, unchanging with all the chaos that goes on in our lives. So these last few minutes, imagine your body is just a wide open space. And let the vibrations, let the frequencies, the sounds just flow through. Stir up anything that wants to be stirred up. Let go of anything that's ready to be let go of. Savasana. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. And just start to come back into your physical body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Eventually roll to either side. Give yourself just a moment resting there, really allowing everything to settle and absorb and soak in. So maybe there's even some way you visualize, use your imagination. Feel the energy of your practice, feel the energy of that sound bath just dissolving inside of your body. Use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation. So right back where we began. And as you sit up, you might notice you feel a little bit different. Has anything shifted? Maybe, maybe not. Close your eyes, gather your hands to your own heart. And we'll close our practice together with one big collective Om. So try not to worry so much about how you sound, but focus more on how it feels to use your own voice, your own vibration, to let it move through your body and express out your mouth. So start by exhaling, emptying out, clear your throat if you need to. Breathe in your voice. Thank you all so much for being here. Namaste. Thank you, friends. And happy Mother's Day to those of you who are mothers or even animal mother.